So in this problem, we're going to find the magnitude and direction of the resultant. And so sometimes when you have many forces acting on a point, so all these forces are acting right on this point right here, they all intersect there. You want to find out what the resultant is, or the result of those three forces. So what we want to do is take those three forces and combine them into one force. And remember, force is a vector, so it will have a magnitude and a direction. So that's what we need to do. And so what I would do, and what I will do, is I'm going to break all these forces into their x and y components, add up all the x's, add up all the y's, and that will be the resultant. I'll use Pythagoras theorem to get the length, and I'll use tangent theta is y over x to get the angle. So here we go. So we have this 250 Newton force, and it's on 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, and the length is 5. And so you can see that the x component is going to the left and is 4/5 of 250. Now the cosine is 4/5, so by similar triangle, 4 is to 5, as 200 is to 250. So 4/5 of 250 is 200. Similarly, the y component is going up, is 3/5 of 250, which is 150. So let's do the 400 Newton force next. So the 400 Newton force is inclined at 30 degrees. So in this case, we're going to have to get our calculator out. This side is the cosine. That side is the sine. So we're going to have to take 400 cosine 30 degrees, and we're going to have to take 400 sine 30 degrees. Well, I know sine 30 degrees is a half, so this is 200. And so I've got my calculator out now, and I'm going to do 400 times the cosine of 30 is 346.4 newtons. And then finally, we have this horizontal 300 Newton force, and that's going to be all in the x. Okay, so now all we have to do is add up all the x's. I'll take right to the positive as shown in the diagram above. So that 200 is going to the left, so it's minus 200. This one in the x is going to the right, plus 346.4, and this is going to the right at 300. And you add all those up, that comes out to 446.3 newtons. In the y, you have 150 going up, 200 going up, and that last one, the 300, is only in the x. There's no y component. So you add all that up, and it's 350 newtons in the y. So if you draw the vector, the components are 350 up and 446.3 in the x. And so what we need to do is find the total vector there. And so the magnitude of the force by Pythagoras theorem is 350 squared plus 446.3 squared, and take the square root. And so that comes out to, just a second, square that, 350 squared, 567.3 newtons. This angle theta, we have tangent theta is 350 over 446.3. Okay, and so that equals 0.784. And so that means theta equals, taking the arc tangent, 38.1 degrees. So the final answer is the resultant is 567.3 newtons, and it is 38.1 degrees above horizontal.